The following video is rated Band MA.
What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today it's the Bayou Classic Battle of the Bands between the Human Jukebox of Southern University and the world-famed Grambling State University marching bands. The footage we're seeing here is courtesy of A1 Media. There's a link down in the description below, as well as in the cards at the top. Be sure to go watch that original video so you can see it in its entirety without any amount of interruptions, and it's going to look and sound better on that channel, so do that. All right, so we're going to have some fun here. We're going to score the bands 0 to 5, okay? So you can skip all the way to the end if you want to go straight to the score review, and that's where I'm going to also explain the scores at right there. This is a long one. We're going to get right into it. And I understand that both bands play multiple songs in each round. So I'm going to score each song that they play, and then you're going to see the total score pop up for that round for that band. For example, if a band plays 2 songs in round 1, I'm going to score both songs. Then you're going to see that one score pop up. So if a band plays 2 songs and they get 2 5s, you're going to see a 10 pop up. I'm pretty sure all my smart musicians understand what I'm saying. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn and snacks. Now, any further ado, let's do what it do.
If you got your own exit off Interstate 20, and it's called Exit 81.
All right, here we go. Exit 81, who's that, Grambling? All right, here we go, starting off with Southern. Here we go, Southern University, let's go. Round 1. Southern coming right out the gate with some heat. Ooh, I hear mellophones. We got the dolls out front, wearing white. Okay, they are facing toward Grambling over here. Here we go. Sending Grambling that one note. That powerful one note. Good Lord. All right, that counts as one song, right? We're going, well, yeah, that first one's a 5. Nice job, nice job. Nice trumpets. I hear woodwinds. I hear you. Ooh-wee. Sound good, man. Sound real good. Said nobody care about no exit. Got the dolls out here serving 1000% technique. I like how they move. It's like a contrast to the aggressive sound of the band. I like that. It's pretty cool. Nice trombones, nice woodwinds. Uh-oh, we've got the cymbals coming up to the front. That's a 5-2. Nice job, Southern. So that's going to be a 10 for Southern. All right, here we go. We are starting with, not starting with, now moving to World Fame. All right. Uh-oh, the Orchesis. The Orchesis. Ooh, them baritones. We hear in that woodwinds. We hear you. We hear you. The Orchesis. That, am I saying that right? Orchesis. I'll put that on Google. I'm gonna say the dancers. I think it's Orchesis. Orchesis. I think so. Trombones and woodwinds. Whoa. Let's get it, tubas. All right, all right. Ooh, we just sped up right here. Dancers having a ball down here. Okay. Gonna need a little bit more volume from that upper brass to balance this out. The way everything's set up is nice. But those baritones, man. Nice trombones. All right, not bad, not bad. That first song's gonna be a 4. It's gonna be a 4 for the first song. I think we're gonna play a second one. Okay, we have the director of bands. She's right here in the front, so we got another one coming up. That's all business. All right. Shout out to A1 Media, got the cameras in place, not missing nothing. Oh, here we go. Come on, trombones. Can be a bit clearer on the articulation and that dexterity. Me personally, I don't think I would have played a slower song right off the bat. It took the hype, went like this and went like that. Because we all know song selections have a lot to do with how the battles turn out. The bands can sound great, but the wrong song selection could definitely turn the crowd off. Nice trombones. I like the big full sound from the tuba section. Sounds nice and fat, nice and bassy. Baritone. All right, not bad, not bad. That's a 4 as well, so that's an 8 total for round 1. 8. That's an 8 for Grambling.
If you out here and you are a Jaguar Nation fan, make some noise.
All right, got my notes right here on the computer. All right, make some noise. Platinum recording artist. A rapper. Said who? Fredo Bang Mix. Shout out to A1 Media putting the names up in the Fredo Bang. Okay. All right, I know it's a mix, so we got another song. The artists don't know how to act, and they got a big band behind them like that. It's not bad though, it's not bad. Okay. All right. All right. Nice job. He was on pitch with the band. That's what I'm talking about. Looks a little nervous though. Looks a little shy. I hear woodwinds. Oh, he's moving around now. Yeah. If his energy was up some, it's a good performance. The band sounds really good. He sounds good with the band. Wish he had some more energy though, you know, some more energy. Yeah. Let's go, Southern. Yeah. I think that all counted as one song. It's like a mix. So I'm gonna give that one a 5. You going back to Grambling? All right.
Okay. World fame.
All right, nice job.
Somebody never sang with us too.
Oh.
We gonna take it back, though. We gonna take it back. Pretty brown eyes, welcome Stokely.
Oh shoot. All right now. Bayou Classic got these artists up in here. I know that's right. Nice job, son. Here we go, Grambling. Pretty brown eyes.
Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good with the band. Yeah. The song itself is great. So all you have to do is just perform it. You know what I'm saying? Breaking that heart. All right, nice job, man. Nice job. I got on 5 too. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Oh, they're playing 2 songs. Okay. All right. Yeah. I like that bass line with the tubas. Sounds good, the percussion groove. They played 2 songs though, so the score's gonna be higher in this round for them. I'll make a note of it. Scoring off the songs. All right, nice job, nice job. That's a 5-2, so for that round, that's a 10. A 10 for Grambling State. Yeah, we'll see how it all balances out. All right, we go back to Southern. This is round 3.
If you love the Lord, say amen. I say, if you love the Lord, say amen.
All right, must be a gospel song coming.
But we are so thankful that we made it through another day. So if you love the Lord, you ought to sit here and give him some praise right now. In the building, let's go, let's go. Go get your blessing, go get your blessing.
Okay. I hear woodwinds. Sound good, trombones. This is a gospel song, right? I'm just interested in the choice of dances the dancers are doing. Sounds good. All right, now trumpets. Nice job, man. That was a 5. We got another song. All right, so that first one was a 5. So here we go. Oh, okay. Another gospel song. Oh, another vocalist. All right. What are these dancers doing though? You would think it'd be something a little bit more lyrical, like the dancing, more like praise type dancing, you know? All right, nice job, nice job. That sounded all that sounded really good together. That's it, that's it. That's a 5-2, so that's a 10. 10 for round 3 for Southern. Nice job, nice job. It's a 10.
Well, now can we get back to this battle? GSU, let's take them down. Let's go.
All right, round 3, GSU. Here we go. Any more vocalists? All right, dancers. Take You Down by Chris Brown. All right, now. Watch the pitch accuracy baritones. What? Sustained trombones. Just because you're playing soft, nice wall sound there. Da-da. Oh. All right, that ending was a lot. All right, that's going to be a 4. All right, I got another one coming up, though. Another one coming up. All right, that one was a 4.
It's Checkmate over here.
Checkmate? Is that the name of another song? Checkmate by Offset. Nice tuba sound, real nice. Okay. All right. All right, I hear cymbals. All right, let's go, band. Okay. Get high, Blue Winds. Yes, ma'am, ladies down here. Symbols going to battle over here. All right, get that second one, A5. That's a total of 9. 9 for round 3 for Grambling. Okay, checkmate by Jukebox. Wow. Sounds totally different. Okay. It does sound totally different, like a different song. Gosh. Let's go, trombones. Yeah. Wow. All right, Tubas. Yeah. All right. Is that it? We get down to 5. Are they only doing 1 song or 2? It's gotta be 2, right? All right. Next song. They are ready. What's next? As we all wait in anticipation. She's still doing standing up. Okay. All right, trumpets. Nice call and response between the upper brass and baritones. All right. Nice tubas. Yeah, nice sound, band, real nice. Nice job, nice job. Another 5, so that's a 10. That's a 10 for Southern for round 4.
The Stephen Holiday Band Critic Show is now streaming on Spotify. Tap in, give it a listen, and hit that follow button to stay locked in.
Round 4, GSU, let's go.
Can we speed it one time? What's up? GSU, let's get it.
All right, GSU. Got director bands back out in front. Yeah, nice. Nice sound, band, nice balance, nice blend. Okay. All right, that was the first one. Okay, we're gonna give that one a 4. 4 for the first song.
GSU ain't come to play. Because you know what? They
What?
loving the crew.
Okay. Oh, Crew Love by Drake. Shout out to A1 Media. Because y'all know I don't be knowing these names now. Okay. Checking the phrasing out, not necessarily, you know, phrasing as in half notes, whole notes, but just completing the phrase, completing the sentence, you know what I'm saying? So if the melody is saying something, push all the way through the end of the phrase. Make sure you don't stop the phrase, take a breath for the next part. Yeah, especially I like the melody. Yeah. Come on, Woodwinds. Nice tubas, nice dynamics. I see over there cymbals. All right, for that second one, it's also gonna be a 4. So total, that's an 8. 8 for Grambling for round 4. All right, we go round 5, Southern. Round 5, round 5. You don't have to call Usher. Let's go, trombones. That's an interesting bass line. Yeah. All right, nice job, nice job. Get on to 5. That'll be a 5 for the first song. All right, here we go. Second song. All right, tubas. The battle cam. Nice trombones, nice woodwinds. All right, now. Sound good, band. Dancers look good. All right, nice job, nice job. Get out in 5-2. All right, it's a 10. 10 for Southern, round 5.
Welcome to the stage right here, my man, the king of the trail rider blues, Gina Jones with the country girl.
Oh, we have someone else, another vocalist? At least he into it. He into it. When I'm at home singing by myself, that's how I be singing, y'all. When I be, Daniel be like, shut the hell up. Yeah, we're gonna get that one a 4 for the first song. Good Lord. Okay. All right. Come on, man, get into it. All right, that's a 4. All right, so for that round, that's an 8 for Grambling. For round 5, that is an 8. Yep. Move. All right, round 6, Southern. Wow, never thought I'd see that person perform. What a band, no less. All right, here we go. Only at Grambling, exit 81. All right, Southern, here we go. Folded. Yeah, nice trombones. We changed songs. This is a different song, right? That first song was a 5. Oh, relax. Like a rogue piccolo went out there, heard that? Y'all seen them memes, people holding the piccolo wrong? Real nice trombones. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, all that was a 5. The first one. Yeah. Let's go, tubas. Good job, tubas. Good job. Good job. I didn't hear no pitch accuracy issues. Not from Southern. All right, nice job, nice job, nice job. That whole thing from round whatever. It's a 10. It's a 10 from round 6.
Tiger marching band. Can we turn the radio back on? Let's get that Destiny Child one time.
Destiny's Child. Okay. Jumpin', Jumpin'. This song came out, I think, when I was in middle school. Interesting song choice. Come on, trombones. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. All right, tempo issue right there. 3 for that song. That's a 3.
I don't care if you Southern, Grambling. Everybody hold 2 fingers up real quick. 2 fingers. 2 fingers to the sky. Because don't y'all know it's 2 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
That's how long this battle's been. Light tongue on the articulations. Sounding a little tired there, brass. We got a trombone player up on the screen. See, like, I'm about to crack this shit. That's right with that one note. Nice tubas. Yeah. Come on, Woodwinds. Come on, Woodwinds. The Bayou Classic right there in the front. Hype them up, hype them up. All right, I like that one. Give that one a 5. Yeah. So that total was a 9. 9 for Grambling for round 6. That was a 9. Nice job. Round 7, Southern. All right, here we go. Nice trombones. Nice trumpets. Nice staggered breathing trumpets. All right. Nice job, man. Nice job. That's 5. Nice job. Nice job. That was Mad by Neo. All right. Song number 2. We are in round 7. Score is currently 55-52. Southern. Here we go. Well, I know that intro. Party in the USA. Best song you can play for a 4th of July parade. Yeah. All right. It's a party in the USA, the Human Jukebox. All right, tubas. All right, get down to 5 as well. Nice job, nice job. That it. It's another 10. Yeah, 10 from Southern, 10 for Southern, for round 7.
If you at least 35, make some noise one time.
At least 35.
Can we take y'all back to LTD one time? What's up?
LTD. Love ballad. Y'all all right over there? Seem a little tired. I heard this battle was long. There was like a Greek step show. The high schools. It's like 4 high schools going back and forth. What time is it? They've been out here for like over an hour. Come on, trumpets. Sing the phrase. See what I mean? The phrase, sing the whole phrase, say the sentence. All right, that whole thing seemed pretty lackluster. Get down to 3. Yeah. All right, that first one was a 3. Blow my high. Are those 3 notes? Blow my high? Those 3 notes? Let's see. Come on, world fame. You gotta turn up. You gotta turn up. Y'all feel tired. Good job, trombones, good job. All right, baritones. Get it, cymbals. All right, nice job. Get down to 5. So that means that total for that round is an 8. An 8. An 8 for Grambling for round 7. Here we go. Round 8, Southern. Holy ground, holy ground. I see you, Dr. Taylor. I see clarinets. The drum major has a belt. There must be some BTA happening. Tubas are facing Grambling over here. All right, goodness gracious, that was intense. That was the first one, give that one a 5, nice and intense. Intensity still there, still sound nice and fresh.
If you know it, sing along. Let's go.
It's the whiskey song. Got my whiskey. It's too early for that. I have my blueberry tea. Yeah. 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 All right, nice job. Fight the energy could have been a little bit higher on that whiskey song there, if I understand. Is that it? Are we going with another one?
Well, trying to keep this thing rolling, turn the music back on.
All right, so for that one, it's going to be a 9 for that round. I'm not going to do what you want to. They did 2 songs, so that was a 9. Yeah, we're only gonna do the first 2 songs they play in this round. I'm not gonna count this one. Is Grambling leaving? I don't think they're leaving just yet. But Southern playing "Do What You Want" is like a spirit song to me, or like a fight song. I know it's not, but you know. Damn trumpet. I mean, if I had counted this one, that trumpet just took it away from 5. Those trumpets. Yeah. Did you hear that? Shoot, I did. Let's go, tubas. Yeah, that's a 9.
But this is the jukebox show. You told your people to get out the door, but we still in here. We ain't run out of music. Y'all had to play it.
Uh-oh.
But it's still up over here. GSU, let's get nobody gonna be here, Brandon, for you.
This will be the last one we're gonna do with Grambling here. Let's get it. I'm assuming everybody's leaving. Ring, ring, ring. Looks good, trumpets, that looks good. Everyone's nice and moving together. Let's go, band. All right, not bad, not bad. We're gonna give that one a 4. Just don't sound as clean. I think I've heard him play it before. Last one. Nice cymbals, sound good, tubas. All right. Coming up next, we have the big review portion. We're gonna go through each round, talk about the scores, say some musical terms. Stay tuned. All right, here we go. Is this gonna be it? Down to 5. Nice job, nice job. So that was a 9 for Grambling, round 8. All right, so I think that is it. I think that is it, everyone. Okay, that's gonna be it. All right, nice job, both bands. Stay tuned for the review portion. Here we go.
If you love bands like I do and enjoy my videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more super awesome, great, kick-ass content.
Okay, so here we go, the review portion. Here's the full breakdown. The battle between Southern's Human Jukebox and Grambling's world-famed marching band.
Steven scores each song that the bands play. He does not score by round. This means a battle can end in a tie. To keep things fair, if one band plays more songs than the other, those extra songs will not be included in the final score, though Steven will acknowledge them in the review portion of the video. Just like in sports, scores will pop up on the screen as the battle goes on. 5. Outstanding. No obvious mistakes, flawless execution, and the band's energy has Steven hyped. 4. Very good. Solid performance with few mistakes, but the energy wasn't strong enough to fully excite Steven. 3. Good. The band got through the song, but noticeable mistakes held it back. 2. Fair. Too many mistakes, and the overall execution clearly needs a lot of work. 1. Poor. Way too many mistakes. Honestly, the band should have never left the band room thinking that song was ready. 0. Absolute trash. The performance offended the entire HBCU band world. Steven is furious, and the band director deserves to be fired.
Before we get into the rounds, a quick reminder. Each song was scored from 0 to 5. Most rounds included 2 songs. So each band could earn up to 10 points per round if they played 2 songs. Only did 2 songs. I think some rounds had like 3 songs there mixed in, but we only did 2, okay? All right, so let's begin. For round 1, Southern opened up really strong, clean round, nice performances, they got all the points there. Grambling's first song was already showing a little bit of signs of pitch accuracy in that baritone and tuba section, but the dancers did a great job. That second song though, in the second song, the trombone articulation and dexterity could use some improvement. For round 2, that's when Southern brought out Fredo. I believe that's the name, I'm saying that right, Fredo, the performer, and to be honest, the band outperformed the performer. The energy from the performer could have been stronger to match what was going on behind. You saw the conductor getting all into it and he was just kind of standing there, but I made a joke saying these performers, they're not used to having all that power behind them when they perform, so maybe he was nervous. But for the most part, the band sounded great. For that round, Southern received only a 5 because they only played that 1 song. Grambling then turns around and performs Pretty Brown Eyes with their performer, and it sounded nice. Everything sounded well, so did a good job. And they played 2 songs, so there's where you see a 5 and a 10 for that round. Round 3, Southern has a gospel round where they played 2 songs. They had like another performer come out with them and it sounded good. He sounded well, sing along with the band, and it appeared like everyone was having a good time. So good job with that. Grambling then performs Take You Down by Chris Brown, and I started hearing those pitch accuracy issues again with the baritone section. Not all of them, but just a couple. And that's all it takes because the baritone section is so powerful. When 1 or 2 misses a pitch, you can definitely hear it. I also feel like the trombones could sustain a lot more in the softer sections. Just because the band is playing soft does not mean you can't sustain those chords in the background. And just my personal opinion, the ending to that song was definitely one of those overdone band endings. Just my opinion. So there's that. Round 4, Southern comes back and answers to Grambling with their version of Checkmate, and it was a clear difference. Nice job, Southern. Then Grambling comes in with the big intro to that first song. Sounded pretty nice. But that first song has some phrasing issues at the end. And by phrasing, I mean complete the sentence, the whole thing. If I say, hello, my name is Steven, I'm not sitting there going to say, hello, my name is Steve. That's how some of the phrases sounded from Grambling. Like the melody was not completed, they got tired and took a breath. That's what I mean when I say phrasing, not necessarily 4 to 1 on sustained notes. And I liked when they played Crew Love. That was nice and solid. Moving on. Round 5 was nice. Southern delivered 2 clean selections, so they got a 10. Grambling performs I Like Them Girls with the performer. And to be honest, I just never thought that I would ever see that person perform that song live, let alone with the band. So it was entertaining, but it was kind of gimmicky. That's really all it was. For round 6, Southern played Folded, and I think it meshed into another song. But then afterwards, I couldn't tell if that was 3 songs or that was just 1 song all put together. but there definitely was a clear song they played after that, and all the performances were well. Nice job. Grambling opens round 6 with Jumpin' Jumpin', Destiny Child banger from back in the day. However, that song selection was interesting to say the least, because I feel like that song just didn't get the crowd jumping like you all probably thought it would have. The intro was fine and the dancers performed well to the song, but it was clear that a lot of the band members seemed like they did not want to play that song, just visually how they looked compared to how they looked playing other songs. But when they played 2 a.m., you can clearly see that difference from going from Jumpin' Jumpin' to 2 a.m. I understand a little story, jumping from the club, then trying to go and do your thing at 2 a.m. I get it, nice little story there, but the band clearly had more fun performing 2 a.m. than performing Jumpin' Jumpin'. You can hear it and you can see it in their faces. Moving on to round 7, Southern performed Mad by Neo, followed by Party in the USA. Nice job, sounded good, they got full points. Moving on to Grambling, felt like they started that round with some low energy. Phrasing lacked support, again, same thing I mentioned earlier. That was their first song, but the second song, Blow My High, I believe that's what it was called, that one was nice, nice job. And for the final round, round 8, Southern's first selection was solid. That second song was Got My Whiskey, and it was cool, it was fun, but it felt like it didn't get the crowd involved like the song normally does. Perhaps everyone was tired, because I kept hearing how long the whole battle was, and I saw some posts saying that the crowd was leaving. The video that we saw was clearly on the performances, so I don't know exactly what the crowd was like behind me, but let me know down in the comments. Were people leaving? Was it just because the thing was just too long? Were they tired? Were they bored? What was it? What was the reason why people were leaving? Let me know down in the comments. For that last round, Southern did play 3 songs, but I did include Do What You Wanna because it feels more like a spirit song when Southern plays it. I know other bands perform the song too, but Southern's Do What You Wanna is kind of like their thing in my opinion. It feels more like a spirit song, so we didn't include that. And finally, Grambling opened that last round with Ring 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 by Tyler the Creator and did a good job for both of the songs they played. And that was it for all the rounds. That was pretty much the rounds. If you want to go back and watch them, go back and watch them. Let me know your thoughts down there in the comments below. Which song was your favorite one from each of the rounds? Let me know. I have a book out, it's called The Media Team, How to Record Marching and Concert Bands, available right now on Kindle and paperback available on Amazon. There's a link down in the description below and in the cards at the top. I go step by step on how we record marching and concert bands, everything from parades, halftime shows, gym battles, all the way to concerts on stage. It has step-by-step instructions on where to place the microphones, what kind of equipment you need to have for any kind of budget. If you're starting a media team, if you're just doing this by yourself, all that stuff's in there. It's about 72 pages, very proud of it, but it's real, it's really nice. It's right here, look, there it is. Look, got color pictures and stuff like that. If you purchase the ebook, it's got links to performances to show you exactly what things look and sound like. I'm telling you, it's really nice. And I wrote it for anybody that wants to start a media team for their own band. Do this by yourself. If you're already on a media team and just need a little bit of guidance on what to do in certain situations, it's all right there. It's got everything in there from equipment all the way down to media team safety. It's all in there. So go check that out. It's the only book out there that's specifically for recording marching and concert bands. Be sure to go check it out. Pick up your copy today. It's available right now on Kindle and paperback on Amazon. Now, let's break down the overall sounds of the bands, starting with Grambling World Fame. Here's my music performance chart right here, how I normally score all the things in music. Check that out if you want to. But there are 4 sections, and the highest you can get in each section is a 5, which means the total you can get is 20. I scored Grambling a 17 out of 20. Let's go through it. Tone quality and intonation was a 4, mainly due to tonal focus and breath support. Background parts, such as the trombone chords in the softer section of the songs, needed more reinforcement. For technique, I gave it a 4. Pitch accuracy issues appeared in the baritones and sometimes in the tuba section. And there were moments where the tempo did drift. When I say drift, they didn't get completely off, but I do remember sometimes where it felt like they sped up or got behind or someone wasn't watching. It happened a couple of times, so that was in technique. For musicality, that score is a 4. Phrasing needed stronger support so the lines can complete their shape. At times, it sounded like their musical sentence from the melodies just ran out of breath, like what I mentioned earlier. So all of that falls under musicality. And for execution, I gave it a 5. Each section was used effectively in all the songs, and they all demonstrated strong artistry and expression. So nice jobs. Moving on to the Human Jukebox of Southern. Southern earns a 19 out of 20 overall. Tone quality was a 5. Technique score was a 5. Musicality score a 5. And execution score was a 4. Due to a few moments where I heard some trumpets lose control on some isolated notes, mostly toward the end, but sometimes, you know, when the trumpets over there at Southern are feeling themselves, 1 or 2 of you just kind of go off the rails and get really out of pocket. But other than that, overall, very nice job, both bands. If you need a clearer look at these charts, feel free to pause the video and take a screenshot. Easy peasy. Moving on. Now to the section by section comparison. Boom, there it is. Woodwinds in both bands sounded strong, nice job. Southern's trumpets had the edge over Grambling due to better balance and blend with the entire ensemble. The same applies to the mellophones. Southern's mellophone section blended with the entire band cleanly, while Grambling's upper brass was not as clear or as balanced. For the trombone section, we're favoring Southern here. They had better pitch accuracy, articulation, and dexterity in the section was consistent compared to the trombones in Grambling. Baritones also leaning towards Southern due to stronger pitch accuracy, intonation, and again, overall blend and balance in the entire band. Grambling's baritones was very powerful, but with that said, they were not balanced with the band. And again, those pitch accuracy issues were noticeable. Tubas were comparable to each other. Grambling brought a dark, full bass sound, and Southern had that strong groove with rhythmic clarity. Nice job, tuba sections. Last but not least, the auxiliary and drum majors from both bands performed very well. From everything we can see in this video, they all did a good job, so there it is. All right, so there it is. Which band stood out to you? Was it Southern? Was it Grambling? What was your favorite song from each band? For me, it was Checkmate from Southern. I liked that one a lot, had me hyped and excited there. And my favorite song from Grambling was 2 AM. That's just my shit, and that song has just been rocking all season. And as always, everything on this channel is my subjective opinion. It doesn't mean anything at all. Please don't let it get you bent out of shape. But if you are in your feelings, you do have 3 options. Number 1, grow up. Number 2, get better. Or 3,
Shut up, bitch!
do you agree with the scores that I gave?
Or do you not?
Let me know. Comment down below. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Stephen Holiday Band Critic. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and drop a comment sharing your thoughts. For more captivating content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. You can further support this channel by clicking the thanks button located right next to the subscribe button or purchasing some of our new merch. Consider becoming a valued channel member for exclusive access to behind the scenes footage, special live streams, and tutorial videos. Until next time, stay in tune and don't hang over.